A California high school is removing honors English classes in the name of racial equity. Culver City High School reportedly losing the classes because there weren't enough Black and Latino students enrolled in the class. Our next guest has two daughters who go to the high school, and he says this is a disservice to the students and the community. Pedro Frigola joins us now. Pedro,
Hi. Nice time.
welcome. Thank you for joining us this morning. How did you find out that this policy was coming into effect in your school?
Well, the parents
Were you notified?
of the affected. Yes, we were. We got an email saying that the school was going to align the English curriculum with the district's equity plan, and that was the first I've ever heard of this. And then, of course, looking into the school's equity plan, right away I was troubled by it.
Right. What troubles you about it? I know that you are of Cuban descent. You heard that they want to make everyone equal. What does that tell you?
Well, I mean, if you look at the equity plan, it's you would think that they would define what equity means, but of course it's not defined. And it's just about everybody I know would agree that we want to provide equal opportunity to all students, and a lot of people would also agree that we want to provide the students based on their individual need. But the way that this plan is drafted, equity is defined in terms of achieving equal outcomes, and that's seemingly at all costs by getting rid of honors.
Right. It's such a great point. Equity and equality of opportunity are two different points. They're eliminating the AP courses, which means high achieving students can't take those courses anymore. This is an English course that you wanted your daughters to be part of. So why doesn't the school or have the teachers approach the school and say, just give extra tutoring to the students who are falling behind?
Yeah, I should say that they're eliminating the honors course, but of course those honors courses, one honors course in this case, are the on-ramps for AP courses. So it's really disempowering the students because they're not going to be able to perform as well when they do go in those AP courses. And yeah, this is the point of many parents. Why can't we provide extra support for those kids that are struggling? Absolutely, and then keep the opportunities.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I hope you parents keep fighting. Here's what the Culver City Unified School District has to say. They said this is an issue of both academic rigor and equity. The transition from a two-tier system of honors and non-honors to college prep classes for all was led by our English teachers. We put our trust in our educators who are closest to our students, the teachers who are with them in the classroom day in, day out. So obviously, Pedro, that tells you they're putting their trust in the teachers and not the parents. Final thoughts on that?
Yeah. Well, I have spoken with some teachers, and they're not in agreement that this is providing a rigorous that course for all students. Of course, they're afraid to speak out because they don't want to be reprimanded. You know, they have their careers to worry about. So I think it's a culture that is keeping teachers from speaking up.
Yeah, I'm sure that this culture of silence and censorship is perhaps exactly what people from Cuba were trying to get rid of, or trying to remove themselves from, leave that island.
Yes, and that's why it's hard not to draw analogies. I mean, when you come from a country like that, you appreciate what can happen when people start thinking and acting in this way.
Yeah, well, so great to have you. Thanks for fighting. We need parents like you standing up. Pedro Frigola, thank you for joining us.